2026 is the year weak men get left behind. And if you're not practicing semen retention, you're choosing to be one of them. Not because you're stupid, not because you're lazy, but because you're leaking your power in a world that punishes weakness faster than ever before. This isn't the past. This isn't a balanced environment. This isn't a fair game. You're living inside a system designed to overstimulate you, distract you, soften you, and drain you. Porn on demand, endless scrolling, cheap dopamine everywhere, pleasure without effort, comfort without earning it, and every single one of those things is attacking the same core system inside you: your focus, your discipline, your ambition, your masculine edge. Weak men aren't an accident anymore. They're the product. And here's the truth most men don't want to face. In this era, semen retention is no longer self-improvement. It's no longer optional. It's no longer something you experiment with. It's a requirement. Because if you keep spilling your energy in a world this overstimulated, you won't build the life you want. You won't reach your goals. You won't become the man you know you could be. Not because you lack talent, but because you lacked control. 2026 is the dividing line. Disciplined men rise, undisciplined men disappear into distraction, anxiety, and wasted potential. And this video exists to make one thing crystal clear. If you want to succeed, if you want to stay sharp, if you want to actually be happy and fulfilled in this era, semen retention is not a choice anymore. It's a necessity. Let's be honest about the environment you're living in. This world is not neutral. It's not supportive. It's not designed to help you become strong, disciplined, or focused. It's designed to consume you. Every app you open, every screen you scroll, every notification you tap into is engineered to hijack your attention and keep you passive. Algorithms don't care about your purpose. They care about one thing: how long they can keep you hooked. Porn is infinite. Stimulation is endless. Distraction is everywhere. And the result? Men who can't focus for 20 minutes. Men who can't sit in silence. Men who need constant pleasure just to feel normal. There's no structure anymore. No rite of passage. No pressure to become strong. Weakness is comfortable. Mediocrity is normalized. Discipline is optional. And that's exactly the problem. Because while you're being entertained, numbed, and overstimulated, your biology is quietly being rewired against you. Your drive drops. Your ambition fades. Your presence weakens. This isn't bad luck. This isn't coincidence. Your biology is being weaponized against you. And in an environment this hostile, you don't get to dabble with discipline. You either build defenses or you get consumed. This isn't spiritual. It's not a belief system. It's biology. Modern life is draining your nervous system faster than it can recover. Constant stimulation floods your brain with dopamine. Over time, your receptors stop responding. That's why you feel flat, unmotivated, restless. Why nothing feels rewarding unless it's extreme. Add frequent ejaculation to that system, and the collapse accelerates. Your dopamine baseline drops. Your testosterone signaling weakens. Your reward system becomes desensitized. You're not tired because you lack sleep. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're chemically exhausted. This is why confidence disappears. Why social anxiety creeps in. Why your presence feels weak even when you try to act confident. Self-command collapses when your nervous system is overstimulated and depleted. Semen retention interrupts that collapse. It removes the biggest dopamine spike from your life. It forces your brain to recalibrate. It stops the constant leaking of energy into short-term pleasure. Retention isn't about gaining superpowers. It's about restoring baseline function in a world that constantly disables it. And without that reset, you're fighting modern life with a drained battery, while other men are quietly recharging. When you practice semen retention in a world that's addicted to stimulation, you don't just improve, you separate. While most men are leaking energy daily, you're conserving it. While they're chasing dopamine spikes, your system stabilizes, and the effects stack fast. Your focus sharpens. Not motivation, focus. The ability to sit with a task and finish it. Your discipline stops feeling forced. You don't need willpower for everything anymore. Your baseline rises. Your emotional state stabilizes, you're less reactive, less anxious, less desperate for relief. Your drive comes back online, but controlled, not frantic ambition, directed hunger. Your presence changes. You speak slower. You listen more. You don't feel the need to fill silence. People feel that before they understand it. This is where retention stops being self-improvement and becomes a competitive advantage. Because in 2026, most men are overstimulated, distracted, and internally chaotic. A calm, disciplined, grounded man stands out immediately, not because he's louder, because he's solid. Retention rebuilds your masculine identity from the inside. Self-command, emotional strength, clarity of direction, tolerance for discomfort. After enough time, you don't feel like you're trying to improve anymore. You feel like you've returned to a version of yourself that was buried. And once you experience that state, going back feels impossible, because now you know what you're capable of and what you lose every time you give it up. You don't get to casually experiment with discipline anymore. In the past, a relapse didn't cost much. Life itself was demanding. Men worked physically. They had structure. They had friction built into their days. Today, the environment does the opposite. Everything is optimized to drain you. Porn on demand, infinite novelty, algorithmic temptation, comfort everywhere, zero resistance. So when you relapse now, you don't bounce back. You slide. One peak becomes a spiral. One slip becomes weeks. Weeks become months. And suddenly the version of you, with clarity, drive, and momentum, feels far away again. That's why semen retention is no longer optional. Not because it's morally superior, not because it's spiritual, but because the modern world is too hostile to undisciplined men. If you don't actively conserve your energy, the environment will take it from you. There is no neutral state anymore. You're either retaining and building, or leaking and decaying. And the gap between those two paths is widening faster every year. So here's the truth, stripped of motivation and excuses. You already know who you are without retention. You've lived that life. Low drive, scattered focus, numb evenings, endless scrolling, goals that never fully ignite. And you also know who you become when you retain. Calm, disciplined, hungry, focused, proud of your days. This video isn't here to inspire you. It's here to force clarity. In 2026, semen retention isn't about being better. It's about not falling behind. It's not an experiment. It's a requirement if you want momentum, self-respect, and a real shot at your potential. So don't negotiate with weakness. Don't wait for the right moment. Don't dabble. You start now. You commit fully. And you let discipline do what motivation never could. Because the men who win in this era aren't the most talented. They're the ones who refuse to leak their power, and once you understand that, there's no going back. If you watch this far, you're not here for entertainment. You're here because something in you is done negotiating. So here's what I want to know. Are you actually committing, or are you still playing games with yourself? If you're starting today, prove it. Go to the comments and drop a sword, not for me, for you. A public line in the sand. And if you want this to become your identity, not just a phase, subscribe. Because this channel is built for men who refuse to be softened, distracted, and controlled. No more dabbling. No more just one more peak. No more waiting for motivation. You start now. You hold the line. You build the man you know you're supposed to be. Stay strong. Stay sharp. Unleash your warrior.